Hey, it's working. Huzzahs. Well, I love it when things work. Alright, and then, because the one fellow actually apparently likes watching me, so I'll turn that on. What do you mean? I have literally used this before. What do you mean I'm not set up for live streaming, you piece of shit? Well, I take that back. Things are not working, it seems. Is it launching and crashing? It's crashed. No longer attempting to automatically. Yeah, thank you. I didn't need you to automatically attempt to reopen it anyway. If I want to reopen something, I'll do it my goddamn self. No, it's just fucking looping now. That's great. It's fucking great. Okay. Close. Maybe if I reboot it. Alright, maybe I won't have access to if anybody tries to say anything. Because this fucking thing is now broken apparently for no goddamn reason. Like this is literally how I previously pinned the little hollow yeah, it is hyper broken. Okay, will that cancel it trying to loop 3 times if I just close the whole program? Yeah, it looks like it did. Great, I didn't know that that was broken, or I wouldn't have turned the fucking recording on. Oh well, whatever. Like, one person shows up and occasionally watches, and it'd be cool if I could actually hear what they were saying. I specifically was trying to set up a program so that like it would play a noise when somebody said anything. Let me see. Can I get a... Oh, okay, apparently I have to manually turn on the keyboard. Oh, this is... Can I... Huh, no, okay. Full hand tracking would probably enable something like that, but... Huh.
Chat.
Okay, it's super delayed, but it does work, so... That'll work as a proxy, I guess. Does that show up? I don't know how that works. No, okay, so that shows up exclusively on my screen. So to toggle off theater screen. Well, this is kind of a pain in the ass since LIV isn't working. I won't actually be able to read it without just straight up tabbing, which is not going to work if I am in the middle of a fight. This kind of pisses me off. And I don't think... Like, I assume that if I shut off the stream recording, I'll be able to fuck with the settings and see if maybe I broke something. Because like I remember I was looking through the settings to see if there was like a make it play a noise when somebody sends us a chat message, but there's only things for like if you paid money to send a chat message, what is it, super chat or whatever the fuck. And I'm not... It's like, no, it's like I'm just fucking around. I'm not doing anything worth money here. Nobody should be sending money to get my attention. It's like, you don't need to do that. Enable... No, I can't access the... What did they call it? The streamer kit for that without launching it, but it's crashing when it launches because apparently it's trying to connect to my YouTube channel, and now for whatever reason it can't. I don't know. I have a feeling that has something to do with the weird Hotmail artifact that is still technically in my name that Google refuses to let me delete from my account because it was my primary original account creation email, even though Hotmail A, hasn't been Hotmail for God knows how many years, and B, when they made the conversion to Outlook, it radically fucking ruined my email. Like, not right away. It's some change they made after the Outlook conversion, because for a long time, like at least a year, it still worked just fine. Then eventually, one day, I realized that I wasn't getting emails, and when I tried to send myself an email with my Gmail account, it didn't go through. It said, hey, this no longer exists. So a whole bunch of things that I had previously going to that email, they just vanished into the ether because, they couldn't get a hold of me if that was the only contact they had for me. Whatever. I'm not prepared to fight technical bullshit. I was actually super happy to start this stream because I found out I'm going to take this. That's not my backpack. How? I am reaching over my goddamn left shoulder. Thank you. I have loaded myself up because I found out something fun. Because I specifically thought to look it up. I was like, what is the point of the safe houses if they don't protect you from teleporting? Like, I figured out on my own through testing that even if you hide in a safe house, the tide going through still teleports you. So I thought, wait, then what's the point of them having at least one safe house in every map? What the point is anything that you touch and put down just stays there. I assumed that the tide erased any items you left out in the world. So apparently that fucking Spetsnaz knife that I dropped somewhere here on the rail line, I've got all the time in the world to find it. Like, even if the tide goes through, it's not going to fucking move it, apparently. Because that's a thing. It seems. Yeah, I've got 3 days. I can fuck around talking all I want. So I managed to crisp up. As you can see, it still will occasionally uncrisp. Well, I said occasionally, but now it's uncrisped and staying that way. I thought I could get away with it if, because it seemed like I toggled it to medium and then I turned this to ultra quality, and if I just fucking crank that, because previously, I now know that I cannot put the resolution above 100. My game became a slideshow. Hopefully that doesn't happen when I do this. Is this the thing that... Okay, so the reason I had to fiddle with it is because these were just pixelated blobs that had a vague amount of... Yes! Okay, that fixed it. So the upscale is the thing that fixes, like, the textures that are painted on things being crisped up. Holy shit, look at that. I can... Oh, if I wasn't, nearsighted as fuck and had lenses inside of my VR helmet, I could cleanly and easily read these, I bet. Not this one. This one's blurred to fuck, but I could probably read that. Skadorvek. The fuck is that third letter? Ammo plant corrosive primer. Anyway, I'm going to take all this shit and I'm going to dump it in that tall safe house. I'm a little scuffed about that because, as I've found out in the testing range, the testing shooting range, where you can just freely do anything as it doesn't cost money, and you can't take anything out of the range, obviously. From throwing and shooting rifle grenades, that ammo will cook off. Like, if it gets damaged in some specific way, I didn't explicitly test what does and doesn't cook ammo off, but if an explosion lands roughly in the vicinity of it, how close, how far, how much damage needs to be done to it for it to happen, like ammo boxes, I don't know, I assume that any kind of ammo thing will cook off, but especially the ammo boxes, like, some amount of damage will cause it to cook off and then just start firing rounds randomly all over the place, like a long-standing, like a grenade with a long fuse. No, a long fuse would just mean more time until it explodes, but basically just a long-lasting, repeating grenade explosion. Actually, that makes perfect sense. That's exactly what I'm trying to talk about. Anyway, so I'm going to take a whole bunch of shit out and just, like, park it in that hunter cabin, like that elevated hunter, or the safe house. I'm just going to call it the safe house. I don't know what the structural term is for it, because I'm kind of fat now. But now that I've discovered that, it's like I'm not feeling as uncomfortable about all this weight that I'm hauling around. I'm going to downscale it to, like, 2 smokes and 2 flares, and then I'm just going to leave a bunch of them in the safe house and drop off ammo and food, now that I know that anything that I touch, the game just considers a permanent feature. Now that feels weird, because, like, to me, that seems unintuitive from a game design perspective, because that means a whole lot of items and artifacts could just like pile up in an area, kind of like this. Is that a piece of scrap paper? Oh yeah, this is the scrap paper that fell off my my cleaning stick when I was doing that like here in this area. Does that mean this is roughly where I dropped my knife? Come on, give me a lock on. No, I wasn't that close. I'm almost positive. But since that fixed itself, because I assumed that if like I finished using however much cleaning life was left on this, it would pop off the stick. But reloading the area seems to have done that for me. Also, I may have fixed my map textures, but these look like ass now. What the fuck? And why can't I just... I suppose that also raises yet another problem. Now that I know that items never disappear from the world once I've touched them, it now makes even more of a concern that I like properly delete shit. Because if I just leave it laying around, that explains why I was having such a bad time in my room in the HQ. Is that, you know, I'd piled all that shit up in there. Is that a slicer anomaly? Oh no, that's the BTR light. Okay. The BTR must be down there shining its light through and it's penetrating a little bit. Yeah, that's the BTR. BTR is going through. But I'm pretty sure that like the bottom side of that will cover me. Lights off. As I go here into the safe house. Oh right, I'm fat. Sprinting isn't as viable while I'm fat. But yeah, I'm thinking that like it wouldn't be a big deal to just park some spare guns. Like I could probably use the tiger to like clear out the opening area and then just park it in here. And like I've brought cleaning supplies with me, and that's going to be the biggest thing, is that I'll be able to bring up my guns in here, and all of a sudden the valve and the Venturaz being so fragile doesn't become as much of a problem if I can just come here and clean them instead of having to go all the way back to HQ to do it. I love this so much. Like, this is just so fun to me until I drop myself off of it. Okay, that didn't hurt too bad. I'll probably do for a nap here. Yeah, it's 4 going on. It's about a little afternoon heading into night, so I'm going to be sleeping here in just a minute anyway to... that then means that I have a vested interest in getting some of this junk out of the way. Unfortunately, junk can't be long reach grabbed, but I can probably, just get the stuff that doesn't matter to me out of the way, and then get my cleaning supplies out and just park them here. Okay, I wish that was something that was like more explicitly told to you by the game, that things you touch just permanently stay wherever you put them. It would have made my life a lot more straightforward. Like, I would have understood and appreciated the safe houses more if I knew that I could put things in them. Or just, like, and I think it's a little broken that, like, you can put things anywhere and they just will stay forever. Like, I don't quite agree with that, because it's going to bog down the system with a bunch of items that it has to run calculations for physics on. Or even just, you know, even if like after the area loads and unloads, it cancels out all their physics and they basically just Minecraft lock in place. That would, you know, roughly alleviate that particular concern. And as it is, you can see that like they don't seem to be having much physics generated for them as is. So I can't imagine that like the physics part of it is too huge of an issue. It seems like they've mostly accounted for that already. But I'm still concerned, like, just once you've got a certain amount of stuff just in an area, it's gonna bog shit down. Okay, now I absolutely want this. I'm tempted to put it in the corner or next to the bed, but if I don't want to, like when I'm menuing through this or trying to reach down, because those are buttons that you can physically push with your virtual hand. I don't want to have the stuff too close to the bed, or I'll end up accidentally sleeping when I don't want to. And I will force a tide into my face. Oh, that's another thought. They've got like, obviously I've cleared out some of the enemies, but some of those enemies, if I'm not crouched down, could just take my fucking head off while I'm in here. Most of the time, though, they'll try to aggressively flank into position. So this is precisely like, I don't want to put this on the table because it could get shot. Just put it over here, I guess. This is fine. This is kind of like ammo crate-ish looking. I can't, like, interact with that. Can I? No, okay. Like, I can't open up that box. Yeah, anyway, my magazines are good. It's fine. I will... Oh, that's not good. Hold up. Pause. I just slammed my head. Oh, it's the chair. Okay, I will move the chair out of the way. Good. I'm glad we have that. I was glad I discovered that before I was in the middle of a fight or something. What I wanted to do is... So this is one thing I'm not particularly fond of, is that table is kind of a physical blocker for me, so I can't put anything too far forward on it. Next up, I wanted to bring some grenades so that if I have another situation where I've got a bunch of enemies grouped up on the ground underneath me, I can just kind of clean the floor with so I'll take that with me. I don't think I have. Yeah, I already sold all those. So, all right, now I'm good. I'm still down to like 22-ish. So I've only got like roughly 7 kilograms that I can pick up and take with me. But I think I'm just going to have to live with that because... there we go. It's like I recently remembered when I read it that enemies... Like I knew about the flashlights, but I had forgotten there is some note or something in the game somewhere that lets you in on the fact that not only your flashlights, but your laser sighter as well. Like enemies can pick up on that and come looking for you. Alright. Alright, I was gonna grab a nap. Is it already morning? I forget, is this a 24-hour clock? Like a military time clock? I think it is. Yeah, it is. So it's actually already morning. So if I do this now, I will only sleep for like 30 minutes, but it'll top my health off. Alright, that should top me off. I should be good now. I think. I won't really know until I sprint. Yeah. This is the part I don't like about this particular save house, is that this dropping process, obviously if I am, but as you can see, like I started sliding forward like this as I was dropping because getting precise physics in VR doesn't seem to be a thing. Alright, I don't really know what the VTR is going to be doing. Boy, I hope this gun does work for me. It's an electric anomaly. Yeah, I'm topped off on food. Okay, I don't know if I can shoot through this fence, so... did I not bring any flares or smoke with me? I think I left them all on the table. I did. Well, aren't I stupid? Got a little overzealous with my stashing. Was he flanking? Ow, yeah, he's flanking me. Remember what the Mimic SWAT I'm looking for as weapon is. I think that one might be an AKM. Oh, that's not bad. It only took 2 shots. I'm pretty sure I got that centered on him, and it didn't take, so they already see me, so. Okay, I was hitting him. Alright. Note to self, I am right-handed. I would prefer to peek out of the right-hand side of cover. There's a little bit of tech, a little bit thingamajigger here. Oh, some bullets. 5.56? Yes, it is. AP, too. Okay. That's a little suggestion for you that, hey, you should have that for this area. Oh, yeah, but the thing I was reading... I read a comment online that the light might have an extremely long range. Like, a significantly longer than most people might give it credit for range at which it aggroes enemies. Alright, I shouldn't need to rack it because I didn't use all the bullets. Alright, I am hurt. But, that was me smacking my VR headset. Med pens are expensive. And we're going to use this artifact. Takes time, but it's free. As long as you can keep finding them anyway. Alright, that's what I thought. I've been looking at that from so far for so long, I swear that it must have an inside. Some night vision would be cool, but... Oh, hey, there's a talking point over there. Dead body over there. That's a shade, I think, not an enemy. Yeah. We'll go poke him, see if he has anything to say. There's no grass in here, right? Yeah. Oh, loot crate. Cool. Yeah, you got nothing interesting to say, it looks like. Free pobes. Sure. Advanced, or... Yeah, I've touched it now. So, now that I know that, it's like, I'm going to have to pay attention to, like, if I've touched something, it's impractical to... That's a Saiga shot. Short magazine, which is a bummer. I don't know if you can buy the long one or not. But that's in like damn near peak condition. Like I can repair that myself for free. Huh? Who? What? What the fuck? Oh, okay. Oh, I don't have a pistol. That's not gonna go well for spawns. Is that a PPSH mag? Yes, it is. That's essentially, like, I don't care how repaired it is, which it generally isn't. I've got enough of those. By I have enough of those, I mean I only have enough of the magazines, I have enough of the drums. Oh, free meds. We love free meds. Meds on my chest, so I'm good there. Stick it in the box. Alright, this is actually going well so far. It's like the Groza is pretty good at, medium to short range. Obviously, I'm not going to pick anybody off at range, but that's what the Tiger's for. That's a rift. There is a rift. A rift is respawning fuckers. What is... Thank God for my armor, but it's probably getting pretty beat up now. Alright, so I don't have time to fuck around with the loot in here. That's just money, I think. Yeah, I don't have the ability. Well, so much for those textures being crisp and clear. I can't even read that. Okay, nothing else in the box. That's deadly. But it could be handy if I want to clear some space. Oh, that's not the white lady. That's just some kid's shade. Same for up on top. Okay, well, my detector's not going off, so I don't think the rift is in this building, but there could still be enemies. At this point, I'm not too concerned with being sneaky. Although I should take cover and top off. I'll just leave the flashlight on. Seeing the enemy before they see me is going to be more important. Normally this is where I would use a flare, but left it in the safe house. Or, speaking of, that'll work. Fuck, I need a free hand. Yeah, it is so goddamn dark in here. I can't tell if that helped or not. Oh, I see. It's an actual physical projectile, so areas full of clutter like this, not as useful as one might hope. Where's that fucking rift? What? Seriously? Okay, that's fine. You got stuck on the ground there. Low loot. Free money. Is there something else in there? No. Nothing. Ain't got time to search through those. Okay, even though it didn't do a lot of damage to me, I took a lot of fire straight to the chest, so my armor's probably pretty banged up. Okay, I need to be careful. I just remembered there's enemies outside, so if they hear me or aggro onto my light through the wall, I might end up with them flanking me from behind. Okay, my detector is going off. I am in proximity of an artifact or the rift. Wherever the rift is, it just revived another enemy on me. That's a good loot box there. Premium. I think I might just be detecting an artifact that's outside in that field. Lights. Lights that I can use like proxy flares. Just kind of drop on the ground. Now that I know that, I can set up some lights of my own. Kind of bracing my right arm. Fucker. Why am I not hitting him? Son of a bitch. That was fucking weird. I had the laser sight and then I tried with the scope. Pointed right at his ass and didn't do anything. Fuck it. I ain't got time for this. He's just going to keep coming back to life from that damn rift. Is there smoke on the ground that I can pick up? No, that's just grass. Okay, he could be on either side of this now. Well, that answers where he's at. Just gotta watch for the main building coming out to get me. Oh, Fuck, he is hyper flanking. I don't know where the hell he went. There he is. Fucker, did you just shoot me through that crate? You did, didn't you? Alright, he's dead. God damn, he hurts up close. Probably should have brought a fill of health into this. I didn't think to check the health on it. I think I left all of my ammo in safe house, so I'm actually going to merge one here. Okay, there's a bullet in the chamber already. Where's this fucking rift? Like, it's gotta be within a certain range to respawn enemies, doesn't it? Oh, hello, son of a bitch. Thank God for cover. Okay, so at close range, I also do a lot of damage. Yes, thank God. I love the devs so much for that. Can get in here. Good. This is more or less sealed on this side. Oh yeah, I am coming out to play as soon as I fucking get that. That sounded like... Well, that went through the ceiling, so that was wholly unhelpful. Thank God that goes up to 30. Okay, I can hear the rift. Somewhere in that direction. I just gotta go find the fucker. What is that? Oh, that's just a really badly fucked up Glock. Okay. That's tiger ammo. I better keep that in hand. That's 5.56. That's 7.6251. I think that I can harvest that for my tiger. I don't remember off the hand right now. I might be thinking of a different caliber. I don't immediately recognize them all right away. Hello. Okay. Sights up. There it is. Good. Now the thing is not going to stop clicking until I come over here and pick this up. Alright, no more clicking means no more rifts. There was only one in here, thank God. But there is still... That's a shade. Enemy in here somewhere. I forgot about that. This place is vertical. Could be on top of me anywhere. I am critically low on ammo at this point. Did not bring enough for this with my shit aim. I had the strong temptation to just point up in that area over there and just pull the grenade launch trigger, but oh, he's on the other side. Okay. Thank you for revealing your position to me, douchebag. Can I shoot him in the kneecaps? Oh, he was trying to do the same thing. I did not know that they could crouch down like that. Well, I mean, I've seen them crouch walking like when they're trying to stalk you, but I never really considered that they might use it to get a lower position to shoot you underneath something. Oh! I genuinely thought that was done. Where is he? Oh, is he above me? Yeah, he is. Now, I don't immediately recognize that gun, but... That was him! I just finished my propaganda mission. Holy fuck. Alright, fuck you. Where did that go? Well, I didn't hear anything cooking off, so obviously I didn't hit anything important. Can I not see him from this angle? I can't. Okay, so. Well, I got a piece of him there. Is he dead yet? No. Now he's dead. But there is definitely someone else down here with me. Silencer's getting fucked up pretty bad. That would have been a good time to pull out the tiger. I better put these together. This would be a good time to have a fucking pistol on hand, you know? Please empty the rest of the goddamn magazine in there. Give me my gun. Alright, 12 shots left. That's not horrible, but I'm not a good shot. You will have breakfast on my fucking 9x39. If I had my way, I'd put it through your teeth. Son of a bitch. I'm okay. Son of a bitch. I really need to be better at just keep it moving. God, thank God there isn't nobody else here. They could come in through that door. A spawn could come in and kill me just then. Oh, fuck. I love this game so much, but Jesus, it does things to me. Are they under me? I'm going up. Like, I see that there's a ladder to get underneath. This is going to make a bullseye on my fucking head. Okay, thank God this doesn't go too many places. That's a 7.62. Yeah. It's the AKM mag. It's just money. Cool. I've got a lot of fucking documents here. I think those sell for a good amount of money. 7.6239. Is that a Mosin round? I think one of these mags. No, that's not it. That's standard 5.56er. I'm just going to quickly clean up a little bit now that I know that I've gotten. That's my restocking pack. Jesus, these are both full. Okay. I think I'm dumb. I literally just put in the mag that I wanted to. Yep. Better. Okay. Anyway, 5.56 subsonic. I can't fucking read it because the textures are still fucking borked, despite all of my efforts to the contrary. But I recognize the blue box and the green. Good, no message. Alright, so I can hear the dudes, but obviously they can't see me wherever they're at. Oh, hello. That's rounds for my tiger. Okay. No. Are you? You are. You're the cheapo garbage for my thing. And I don't think. Oh, and that's cheap. 9x39. I could actually use that in a pinch here. Take the damage hit in exchange for, just actually having bullets. Having bullets is nice. So I'm going to keep these in a roughly center. Oh, wait. Clearly somebody got fucking domed while they were busy reloading their magazines right here. That's just like loot. That's worthless to me. 6254, so that's actually more of the same. And that's more tiger ammo as well. 251. That's smaller caliber. What's going on down there? Something's blinking. Is that just my light catching on things? That might just be my light catching on things. Okay, no, 54 and 51 are two different things. Anyway, what's in the loot box? Oh, it's the Mosin I was once cheated out of in my past life. Yep. Stay there. 9x13, M9 mag. Tiger magazine? Tiger magazine. That works. Cool. That will go nicely with all of these damn shells that I have stuffed up in here. In hindsight, I should probably put more valuables and small things like that into my pouch, because my pouch comes with me when I die. It's a thought. I don't suppose I could re-grab that 9mm. No. I was going to say I could probably see if the bullets inside of it are regular. Full metal jackets. Oh, it's full of ammo. Huh. I mean, it's pretty fucking borked, but if I get it back to the warehouse, I could just park this in there and, pick some things off from the factory from, No. This is why I don't like bullpups. I'm sure they're fine in real life, but here in VR, the propensity to grab the magazine is... Oh, I'll keep that in mind. It sounds like he must be underneath there somewhere. There must be an underground system to some extent in this area. I bet you somewhere around here is some good stash hiding locations. Well, I probably even found the hints for them. But, not that I could remember it across all of them that I've found. Hello. I wish I could just turn you on where you're at. But I'll settle for this. There. Now, if that's right, and I've been informed correctly, and things I place stay throughout the tide, whenever I come through here, if there's a dude up here, that flashlight is forever just going to permanently fucking illuminate him. See, that lamp right there, it's got... With the texture so fucking borked and low quality right now, even though I've got a system that could handle them being much higher quality, it looks like an enemy's head at a glance. Like right down there. I know that that's just light from that kind of bouncing around the area, but it still looks like an enemy around the edges. Oh my god, there is so much loot in this area. No wonder it's so fucking hard to get into. Green box. Oh, it's AK ammo. Okay. Just haven't... It's been a while since I've interacted with it. Center. That's AKM ammo. I think I had a mag for that in here somewhere, but anyway. Subsonic round version. Fortunately, these stairs can be partial cover. This shade being up here is kind of a nuisance. Get out of here. I wonder if that talking enemy I'm hearing is outside. It super sounds like he's forward and down somewhere, but that could mean he's outside. Could be in there, too. Oh, what? Oh, somebody's found me. Was he under me? I think I saw him run under me. I'm too fat to sprint quickly. Where did he saw me from somewhere. Where was it? Oh, is he in the second one? God, I wouldn't give for some fucking night vision goggles. He's got to be down here in this fucking pit. This maintenance access hole in one of them. Oh, what the fuck was that? Is that the BTR light like glitching through? Anyway, you know what? I've got a few boxes that I've already looted and a few more that I've spotted and not had a chance to loot. Oh, that's some residual memory noise. The fuck is that? It blinked into existence. It's just textures and shit not loading correctly. It's just some mounted light. But yeah, I saw some people online theorizing that there are instances where the physics that your headlamp has they're involved in might occasionally fail, and so it will pop through a wall and poke an enemy outside. And as is, like, obviously the game tells you in a couple of different places that your lamp will piss enemies off and bring them straight to you. He's not higher than me, is he? Like, I assumed that this was the highest point, but now I'm not so sure. You see that bucket? That bucket makes me think there must be a way onto that vent. It's like I didn't see one over there that was too far for me to assume that, like, there's no jump button, so. I want to get over to that bucket. If I can grab the rail. Yeah, if I can grab the rail over there where that dead enemy is and where I left that flashlight. Pretty sure. That absolutely sounds like somebody fucking loading and cocking a gun. Even if I know it's just ambient noise from the area. How much stamina have I got? Not a lot. Fucking half kilo goddamn energy drink. Yeah, those things just kind of popping into existence. It's very disconcerting. Hello, free health. Yoink. Well, that was worth coming down here on its own. Alright, let me just do some dumb real quick and... Yeah, my armor's pretty fucked up. Oh. I love that I can do that. It's just such a cool part of VR. That's just a valve. Okay, let me see if I can get up here. It's like, obviously I'm still being hunted by that enemy where the fuck ever he might be. But that's not going to stop. Yeah, if I can grab this. It's like, you're going to have to wait here, Mosin boy. I can. Come on. Let me get up here. I guess not. What was that noise? Don't know what that noise was. Am I on... Yeah, after the eating a drink, I'm slightly a little farther from 40-pound fat man, but I should get out of here. It's about to get dark outside, too. If there's one thing I know about Zarya, it is uber dark. It's like so dark it actually made me start thinking about bringing flares. Okay. That enemy might be outside. Oh, he's in the building. Okay, that was one of the places where I thought he was, but wasn't confident in it. Alright, so where are you? He's not? Man, the fuck is this dude? Hello, Spetsnaz knife. In decent condition. I don't think you can actually clean and repair those, so I haven't tried. Free money. I love free money. Documents. Oh, I didn't bring a toothbrush. That'll actually work out nicely. Put that in the easy to access area. Hold my gun. Excuse me while I loot goblin. Sounds like he's right under my ass. Another Glock. Is that a suggestion game? Do you think I should have that in my pistol? Unfortunately, can't quite. Sounds like he's right fucking on top of me, and yet, for the life of me, I can't fucking spot him. He must be in that second pit somewhere, because he popped the shot off at me when I was roughly over in this area, and I haven't seen or heard from him since. Oh, but I can't grab this rail in particular. Okay, fine game. Alright, here we go. Oh. I'll take that. I swear to God, where is this son of a bitch? Oh, God. That so sounds like somebody, like, fucking racking a gun. Don't you go down there. I'm so flabbergasted on where this dude might be. Now, where were some of those other boxes that I skipped past on my rush to clear the rift? Swear to God, if I walk outside and he pops my goddamn head. I am so fat, my sprint is garbage. Anything else in here? I think that's just decorative. No, that is partially used? Huh. I don't know what I did with that. It's like I can't look down with... Like I just tried to roll my eyes down inside my VR helmet to look, and like, is that shit in my mouth? Or what did I do with that? Did I just start chewing on it like fucking tobacco cud? Hello, tiger bullet. There we go. I knew one of those boxes would take it. Couldn't, obviously, I don't have the quality of detail right now to tell if it's a particular quality of bullet or not. So I just kind of have to rub it up against boxes and see which one takes. It's a 5.56 here. It's got to go in one of those boxes. Okay, so I opened that box. It's like I know there was a gray box that I was looking at somewhere. It's like forward and on the ground somewhere. I was like, I can't, like that's a good loot box, but I can't get it right now kind of thing. Was it when I poked my head out here? Yeah, that must just be clicking for an anomaly and an artifact in that field just across the wall. That's the one. Like, this would be a good time to turn off my light, but if I do get jumped, even with my light off, I'll be screwed. Motherfucker, I don't know where you are. Please don't have a gun. We'll compromise and say that a pistol doesn't count. Gush. Gush. I can't tell what you are. Oh, that's a good box of ammo. Like, that's a box of ammo that I actually actively need in this moment. Empty. What are you? ASV. Okay, that's actually more ammo that I could use in this moment. This, if I repaired it, would save me some money, since I am now having good reason to consider the Val and Venturez again. I just scavenged my magazine back to basically full. Having said that, I'm about to be uber fat, so it's time to go home. Or at least to the checkpoint. I would really love to grab that artifact out of there. It's either going to be worth good money or be a regenerator artifact, I would bet. Yeah, not going to get anywhere too fast. Or fat sprinting. Give me that. Yeah, it doesn't drop very accurately. Put that there. I see bodies on hills like this, and I just think, the loot's going to be in the floor. I swear that's a... Yeah, it's an AK. Is that box? Oh, it's an AP box, that's why. This is not an AP round. Cool. Nothing in the ground. Nothing in the ground. I think there was another dead body somewhere. But I ain't concerned about that right now. I emptied this one already, didn't I? Yep. Okay, so I finally, conquered the great beast, the Zarya factory that, like, ran my shit. The first time I poked my head into this area. Bucket. Wasn't there a note on the ground that I was meaning to pick up? Did I not pick it up? It was like where I left the flashlight. I shred through the fragments in the mimic pretty easily, but heard the sounds of a spawn pretty close to me, so I decided to back up into the house and reload after drilling through all of my ammo. Put that back. But I didn't have enough time before it ran around the back and began to approach me rapidly. Right. Put you down there. I don't sell those. Which is also probably why my safe house at home got pretty laggy pretty quick. Yeah, shit's getting a little scuffed around these joints. Okay, so yeah, did a full clear of the Zarya factory, and the only thing that really took any significant damage was the silencer. I don't know if the silencer's quality contributes to the gun jamming or not. Or if it just, stops suppressing once it gets low enough. Or randomly doesn't suppress a shot as it's damaged. Alright, now this is going to be a bit tricky. I think I'm just going to have to drop that there and come back for it. Alright, so dumb as I am, I didn't actually bring any of those with me. Right. This is the problem with this, is this table is kind of a nuisance. Right, that's 3 on hand, that should be fine. A little bit of small food to top off with, whatever becomes relevant. The only caveat with this joint is that I don't have the vise to hold shit in place, which results in why am I not? Okay, there we go. I guess I have to hold it till it clicks or something. Like I was just trying to generate some and drop them on the table and wasn't having much luck. You can't spook me, game. Not in the safe house. Yeah, I can't manually clean the silencer, so I have to take that home to do anything with it. But it's like those spray cans aren't going to do me any goddamn good if I don't have a brush to actually scrub it with. So I'm actually going to leave one box of that there, one box of that there. Not set them on top of each other, it's fine. Emergency supplies. You never know, might need it. Okay, I think that'll do. Like, all that's left now is to just take some supplies home. As a matter of fact, if I... Oops, excuse me. Yeah, the magazines are all kind of in super good condition, but if I just take them out and stack them relatively close to each other, I would be willing to bet beginning to suspect that the floor would have been a better solution than this. I'll take that home and fix it. Does that work? It does. Okay, so this is cool. It's like I already mostly suspected that things didn't have to be in the vise, like you could hold them in your hand and clean them. I've done that enough times. And it wasn't horribly janky, but I never quite, double checked to see if you could also, I'm still in dressing mode, do it when it's setting on stuff out in the field. It's like I wasn't sure if cleaning was something you could only do when you were at home, or if you could also get away with it out in the field. I just never thought to try that. Alright. Put that. Give me my gun. Put that back in the gun. Alright. Actually, here's the big brain play. You and all of you can just chill here. Turn those so that I can see that they're full mags. Yeah, I like that plan. I think that's a good plan. I mean, obviously, if I ever want the tiger anywhere else, I'll have to yoink it under duress. And it can... I think I'm going to fix up that Mosin, since it uses the same ammo as the Tiger anyway, I think. Does the Tiger use a slightly larger caliber? 39er box. Put that there. Why not? I've got enough of them at home. I cannot remember. I think the Mosin might be a 51. A 7.62 51 instead of 54 gun. Yep. Now, in the event that I forget after taking a break, I can't afford. Like, this is my go-to weapon solution for long-range shots. I'm going to park a Mosin here, though, at some point. So I'm going to go down, get it, and fix it, bring it back with all of its accoutrements attached and upgraded. Which also means I'll need to pay for a whole second set of attachments, since they'll be more or less permanently attached to it. In the event that I run into an enemy. Hate that. Oh, really? You won't let me get up here, huh? I have to brush up against the electro anomaly field? Fuck you. Hate you, game. God, I hate electro anomalies so much. Like, they're bad enough in this game, but it's like this is where they're at the peak worst. It's like physically experiencing something that you have to hear your way around instead of being able to just chuck bullets, casings, or bolts into it. It's like most of my distaste comes from the collapsed and crumpled together power lines. I always see this rock loading in, and I think, is that my knife? Is that my Spetsnaz knife that I dropped? No. It's just a janky texture. I don't think I'll ever find that knife. It'll just be here along the rails somewhere. God knows where. Oh, yep, I'm tired. But it's like that anomaly field with an artifact from request that I accepted. Man, that really burned me on electrical anomalies because it was sitting in the middle of them. If there was a safe way to get around them to pick it up, I couldn't for the fucking life of me find it. It's like, I think I even tried dropping down onto it from above and didn't find that to work out either when I was chucking bolts down to see if it would work. Eventually I just had to settle for like the trivial knowledge I had that you can trigger them with a probe. They're called probes in this game. You can trigger them with a probe, and it will briefly discharge the anomaly so that you can run through it. Obviously, if there's several stacked up, you're just fucked, but eh. Okay, now then. Yeah, I'll grab that after. I better remember to grab that after. So, I guess there wasn't much point to attaching this. Everything on here is already fully cleaned up and clear. I just need to restock the ammo mostly. If I remember correctly, yeah, I don't even have to pay to fix you. I can literally just scrub you and ramrod you, and you'll be fine. Then I will trick you out and bring you to your new home at the outpost base. Alright, then I cleaned up all of these already. Okay, so these now have like an additional value into being more than just, obviously, I'm a loot goblin and I need ways to condense and organize all of my hoarded valuables. It's like that was previously the only real value they had to me because they were so damn heavy, having so many bullets in them that it wasn't practical unless I was being paranoid and assaulting a new area to haul around a whole ass box of ammo. Now that I know that I can park them in locations across the map, that I essentially have free unlimited stash of creating abilities, they have an additional value as, you know, a concise way to have a fuckload of ammo in one location that I can just hit up, refill my mags, and then run back out for. Essentially, that creates a secondary checkpoint. I don't have to run back to home all the time. I can just leave cleaning supplies. Oh, so like, since toilet paper is infinite, I didn't understand why it was available as loot for so goddamn much, because I didn't comprehend the idea that I could really, you know, clean my guns out in the field. That was a perfectly viable, if slightly obtuse, thing to do without a vice on hand. Did any of the safe houses have vices in them? You know, I feel like if they, like, the devs could have gotten, you know, an extra mile out of it if they had put, even if it was only in, like, there's what, 4? One each? No, there's more than one safe house in any given location, but it only shows you the last one you've been to. Because I know there's a second one in here somewhere. In addition to the one in the canyon, there's the one, or quarry, or whatever it is. Also, can I get my textures to load in again, please? I'm not sure what part of it is that causes it to snap in and out. So then low, it's on performance with a 0, 0. And I can see it's already starting to snap some things back in. It's like, I don't understand that. Why does the lower graphic quality clean these up? And then everything else is just still fucky because, I don't know. I don't get how the graphics in this game work. Obviously, I don't comprehend the mechanics behind really high-tech shit like VR. Alright, stash stuff. I think this is stuff that might be stash. No, this is just novelties or overflow, I think. Oops. Well, that's a nuisance. Kind of want that. Anyway. Okay, I think... Yeah, it's about noon now, so I'll call that good enough for the day. I'm going to sit here and just kind of clean up, sort, organize, and sell. And then just be ready to run as soon as I start the game back up again next time. So first of all, make sure I save getting all this stuff home. Oh, and speaking of stuff coming home, yeah, better set that on the table to make sure I don't sell it by accident. Yeah, I'll have to pay to fix this, but I can make use of that. Alright, that'll do. Okay, resave. I just remembered I found a Saiga, and in case that I can't buy the long one from the shop and I have to find it, those are going to be valuable. It'll save me having to buy them. That'll be all for now.